Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
Greetings, Rainbow Dragon Tribe of our Pure Land transformation. We have massive energies coming through the portal of the Great Central Sun and our local stargate, Solaris. We have another big spike of white light on the Schumann charts today as Gaia's heartbeat reaches another amplitude of 45 Hz. The 45-45 resonance is the 99 gateways to enlightenment. There are 9 caves, portals in the brain, and 11 dimensions of time and space, manifesting the 99 gateways, each protected by 10 Gri, sky beings. The most powerful thunder being in the center, protecting the crystal palace. The palace symbolizes Eden, the pure land, or what many are calling the new earth. This is the doorway to the true north, or real center in the heart, or the queen's chamber. This is the holy temple of the goddess, divine feminine of compassion and unconditional love. The still center, the heart chakra, is being activated and opened, like the blossoming of the sacred lotus flower of enlightenment. This is the self-realization of Buddha mind we call pure awareness. When the crystal palace, the queen's chamber, and lower Dantian, elixir field of divine alchemy are reconnected and resonate with infinite source frequency of love and bliss, one transforms into the perfected being of rainbow body, gold dragon. Feel the bliss and love emanating from the still white magnetic light at the center of your being, your great central sun, and expand it out into your endless universe as all become one, and all things are perfectly resolved in the unborn mind of Buddha. We transcend all time and space in this eternal now to free ourself and all humanity from the cycles of samsara, birth and death, and the endless time loops of repetition and patterns of suffering to consciously co-create our new heaven upon the new earth. This is symbolic of our pure land of milk and honey. We come here now. Namu Amida Butsu. Aho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a very powerful mantra for supply, truth, healing, and consecration. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. A huge cleansing and clearing is taking place by Mother Earth as the air, water, fire elements are making themselves felt. Note that the inner earth waters and fires will break through as huge changes and energetic shifts are occurring. From JudithKusel.com. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Xander Ludena. The strongest spirits in the world right now are the ones that know that there are 2 realities playing out, and instead of living in fear, they are preparing to flourish in any outcome, for they know they are divinely protected and here on mission to merge the timelines into the highest consciousness. They smile and do not comply. They transmute love and truth as they know nothing can stop what is coming. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Mary Costello. Rose daughters, the persecution ends. We are held in golden lines, connected to each other by golden underground threads. The Queen of the Sea watches over us. Blossom where you are. Your feet are the soil. Golden roots will bring golden shoots. Trust yourself. It is safe to be beautiful. Beauty is embodied radiant innocence. You know this. You are the peace of eternal innocence. Be this where you are deeply received, ancestrally received, eternally received. You are the garden. Be peace, and all the good you need will come to you where you are. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Jennifer Hoffman. When the light pushes forward, the dark pushes back. It's a big tug of war right now. Even though the light always wins, the battle can get rather heated. We got a huge dose of 5D energy yesterday, so you can expect the pushback today. It has been an intense few days though, and we have a new moon coming up too with a Saturn square. That should bring an interesting element forward, considering that Saturn is in Pisces, and it has a very grounding element to it. More power to the light, less terrain for the dark. It's all coming together. Battle gear, buckle up, and shine on. How is your day going? From enlighteninglife.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Zahara Celestial. It has been shown, predicted in many ways for eons, that this time convergence that we are experiencing is epic evolution for humanity. We know this, we see this, and yet our ego minds want our lives to be business as usual. Well, it just landed for me. We are in epic times. My higher self finds this very amusing. No need to be in struggle, let go, and our lives are changing. So be gentle, be kind, for our ego is like a child. It is all okay. We are soul held, and we need to find our own way. Much love from ZaharaCelestial.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Shay from Numbers by Shay Numerology. 6/4/24. You will find yourself continuing to clean up May's leftover business this week. But June will soon open up to some options. Your right action today is take a hard look at what you do for fun or love, and what you do out of guilt or duty. This will matter as you make your choices this month because of how it impacts your energy flow. Guilt and duty are obstacles to the freedom June wants for you, and they limit your ability to create, express, and expand. This is a time of growth, exploring opportunities, and making important changes. Every mess you clear will encourage progress, and everything you do out of love or passion will blossom. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Aura 444. Light increasing on the magnetic fields are glitching technology and mechanics. The force of light through the sun will only get stronger. Aquamarine activations of your diamond sun light body. Remote viewing the sun yesterday, I could see an aqua halo ring around it. The blue ray magnetic signature of aqua, bringing unconditional love, truth, and justice. Ground to center, so don't have stomach issues or dizziness. Allow integration of light to your molecules as your biology is changing. Harmonize and enjoy these angelic frequencies. You are created from this light. The sun is a portal for ascension, ascending you from density of distortions and inversions to this light within your DNA. Your anatomy and other aspects of your biology are also formed to show light, just like the eyes. As density is clearing from the subterranean of the planet, it's allowing light that is charging at the core of Gaia to bring up to the surface. The subterranean is where the Great Flood came from. It's where reptilians hang and telepathically psychic attack, and they are getting cleared out. Carbon imprints and inversions. Checkmate, Dracos, and reptilians. This clearing and activation of attunement is giving a magnetic pole shift, aligning the planet and your pillar to Christic stargates, allowing light to be received. As tectonic plates are connecting, this brings activity of earthquakes, volcanoes, and water rising. The calmer you are, the calmer the planet in transition from darkness to light, rebirthing this planet in you in purification of light. This is your time of renewal. Bask in the light of now. You are deserving ground to stabilize your pillar. Center in the now so you aren't dizzy. Hydrate to avoid headaches, and breathe to receive with ease. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Devyani Singh, Isis Channelings. Venus Inanna, Sun, Cazimi, June 4th. Venus Inanna, currently in the underworld, in her synodic cycle of death, rebirth, and empowerment, meets the heart of the Sun, Venus Cazimi, on June 4th. This initiation in the heart of the Sun transforms and rebirths her from morning star, warrior aspect, to evening star, lover aspect, as the Leo metagoddess of this current synodic cycle. Venus Inanna as the Leo metagoddess, sovereign queen of the creative fires, began her current synodic cycle on August 19th. Look back to July, Venus retrograde, August 2023, with special reference to relationships with self and others, plus money, and see what patterns Venus Inanna has put a spotlight on, made you uncomfortable. Where have you undervalued yourself in relationships and settled for less than what you deserve? Where have you traded your autonomy and independence for a false sense of security and connection? Where have you undermined your role as priestess, sentinel of the goddess, in order to overcompensate in relationships, work, career, finances? In other words, where have you relinquished your sovereignty as queen of your inner and outer queendom, and played second fiddle, victim, codependent, people-pleasing behavior, bowed before society's expectations? This Cazimi marks the halfway mark in this current synodic cycle. Post-Cazimi, Venus, we will take the insights and lessons of the morning star phase and use them as the keys to empowerment. As she begins her ascent of empowerment, that is, owning her true power and agency as sovereign queen of co-creating her own destiny. Astrologically, the Sun-Venus Cazimi in Gemini takes place right between the horns of the bull, Taurus. If Venus as morning star was an aspect of angsty, Sekhmet, then Venus as evening star is the aspect of Hathor, cosmic mother, queen of all creation, the Empress card in tarot, the joyous queen of queens, who exudes an air of peaceful abundance, generosity, equanimity, and easy creative manifestation, as she is centered and grounded in her divine femininity, confidence, self-worth, agency, sensuality, and leadership. She knows she can magnetize her intentions into manifestation, as long as she owns her power and maintains a harmonious relationship with all that is. Post-eclipse, the cosmic egg of the new light spirals, downloads, are unpacking for each of us, providing us altered and tweaked routes to align with our path, purpose, and service. We will now use the keys of empowerment to unlock these new pathways of Venus Inanna, guides us as the Leo metagoddess, with the grace, courage, magnanimity, and quiet inner confidence and self-assurance that befits a sovereign queen, manifesting and co-creating her inner and outer queendom in alignment with her deepest heart knowings and convictions. And light and grace and joy, be the change you want to see. Sake na, from IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Asara Adams. Energy update by Archangel Michael. Greetings, beloved ones. We are sending you blessings of love and light in this now moment, and we are inviting you to open your heart to our message for you. Beloved one, God's love is constantly streaming to you. God's love is streaming to you through others. God's love is streaming to you through your experiences. God's love is streaming to you through your body. God's love is streaming to you through your feelings. God's love is streaming to you through your mind. So what happens when people are unkind to you? Experiences are unpleasant. Your body gets sick, you feel negative emotions, and your mind wanders to the worst-case scenarios of your life. The truth is that your ego is also constantly streaming to you. It is streaming all judgment, attack, lack, scarcity, and the looming threat of death to you, while God is reminding you of your immortality. Your ego mind will try everything it can for you to perceive all negativity through others and yourself. As you are interacting with the world of illusion, and you begin to pay attention, you will see when the ego is acting or when God is acting. What can you do when you see the ego in action through others or yourself? The first step is to remind yourself that the ego has created your illusion experience, and both the ego and the illusion are not real. Only God and God's world are real. When you notice an unpleasant thought or interaction with your body and others, say in your mind, "This is not real. Only God's world is real." It is important not to say this out loud to others, as it will mobilize the ego even more. When you say this is not real, only God's world is real, it begins to remove the power you gave to the ego and the illusion. Then you will have moments when you feel at peace and in harmony with yourself and your experience. Someone might say or do something nice or loving. Pay attention to that. This is God acting through you and others to stream His love to you. You are a beloved child of God, and you are beginning to perceive it. You can choose to allow God's love into your life through your thoughts, feelings, words, actions, and interactions with others. You can choose to let God act through you to uplift your world and to lift you out of the illusion into the higher dimensions, heaven on earth. Know that all is well, beloved ones. Welcome home. We are walking beside you every step of the way. Dear ones, you are loved beyond measure, always. I am Archangel Michael, and I bring you this truth. Thank you, Archangel Michael, from TelosChannel.com. 144 flowing in. From Divine Sister of the Light Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, we are moving towards the summer and a new stabilizing wave that will help us transmute and assimilate all we have been embodying. June will be a month whose energies will help us integrate and adapt to change. We have now a stabilizing window in these 2 months to rejuvenate and integrate the transformation that we are undergoing, preparing the body for what is yet to come in September and October. These months are going to be profound transformational ones for all of us, as we all have the eclipses and many other important energies coming to continue preparing us for the light body awakening and reconnection that many of you have been working with during all these months. We are at a time when there is a great dissolution of our egoic self, clearing old layers and learning how to adapt to our new self. For we were programmed not to accept our magnificence as divine beings, and we are now retrieving our divine birthrights. Many will be the aspects of yourselves and your lives that you will see vanishing, for you are becoming more empowered, wiser, and hence sovereign, and all that diminishes your energy and disrespect yourself must vanish. Let it all go. We do not need to resist. We allow joy in a more illumined state of being. Our ascension path is also one of joy, alignment, and gratitude. It is not our natural state to be always suffering, for this is not how it is meant to be once we retrieve balance and understand that challenges are natural consequences of our choice of transforming ourselves as a species. Savor the moment and all you have created within it. You have worked a lot. Now let the old you dissolve in the light of your true being. Be open to embracing higher aspects of yourself, as the Jupiter trine Pluto transit at the beginning of the month reminds us. Most of you are probably feeling the exhaustion of the recent solar transmissions, but this is only the beginning of the great change coming around September, in which we will be assisted in completing the transfiguration of our lower bodies, stabilizing our unique template with the eclipse in Libra, as well as many Earth's fabrics and Templars. Energetically, it has been a very intense year. June and July are key months for recalibration, solar communion, wisdom retrieval, and beyond everything conscious detox for allowing the body to regenerate at a cellular level is pivotal to continue embodying the following energies. June holds a 5 universal frequency, one that will be intercharged with the 6th frequency of the 6-6 portal, an influx of balance, harmony, and restoration to help amid this transformation period. The 5 universal number of June reflects the peak of the ongoing change that we are all experiencing. For all change is created from our will to evolve, as nothing ever comes from the outer if we first have not chosen to co-create with it. A change that is now stabilized until the next integration phase, as periods of recalibration must follow the transformational ones, as the only way to take care of your bodies and allow them to digest all the previous energies. We are being prepared this year for contact, the 8-dimensional frequencies that we have been receiving all year and that help us to reconnect to our monad, has also the purpose of getting us closer to the God-illumined worlds, starting to open to galactic exchanges. For many of you have soul agreements with many benevolent beings to descend the wisdom of the illumined realms on this 3D plane. The time has come for us to embody our divinity, which is the first step toward galactic reunification and contact. June represents a month to expand in all we have integrated, so we can start preparing our bodies to remain in a new 5th-dimensional frequency band, transcending the 3D planes and stepping into the soul monadic dimensions, where higher communication takes place. May you create a loving and peaceful June, beloved ones, with an infinite love from NataliaAlba.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Carolyn, 144 God Code. It's the end of the false relationships with hidden agendas pursuing you. A pattern of these types of people coming into your life stemmed from their desire to attach to your sacral chakra and take your creative life force energy. This is because you are a powerful starseed, light worker, indigo, earth angel. Even if you didn't see or know that of yourself, these people saw that in you and desire to siphon your power. You are now wiser from learning and growing through this equation. It's all been to collapse that template for the timeline shift. Today, those energies of deception being used and taken advantage of are purifying so you can trust again. Trust yourself first to have a better BS detector and stronger boundaries. The Gemini new moon will be bridging the end of that cycle so you can emotionally move on, get your power back with success, and have healthy reciprocal relationships. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Love, Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And today from the Order of the Star, Venus Star Point. On June 4th, 2024, Venus and the Sun will align, creating what is known as the Venus Star Point. The merging of the Sun and Venus indicates a rebirth of Venus's energy and her gradual emergence from a morning star to an evening star. Under this energy, our heart may experience its own rebirth too. We may feel our heart healing wounds we never thought would leave us. We may feel ourselves opening to a greater love, or perhaps releasing blocks that prevent us from feeling the love that we are. The merging of the Sun and Venus can also bring clarity around any issues that have been coming up for us since the last time Venus stationed retrograde. This year, the Venus star point will take place in the sign of Gemini, allowing us to feel a strong connection between our hearts and minds. Let's dive deeper into the significance of the Venus star point and how it connects to the larger Venus cycle. The Rose of Venus. Venus creates a perfect 5-pointed star or 5-petaled rose every 8 years as it orbits around the Sun, known as the Rose of Venus or the Star of Venus. This perfect geometrical shape is a reminder of the beauty and order found in the universe, an 8-year cycle of Venus around the Sun from our vantage point on Earth. To create the petals, Venus shifts between being a morning star and an evening star. This transition is marked by Venus aligning with the Sun, known as the Venus star point, or Cazimi. As Venus and the Sun come together, Venus transforms from a morning to an evening star. Venus then shifts retrograde and will align with the Sun once more to become a morning star. The cycle then repeats. Evening sky Venus is said to help us activate feelings of self-love, self-nourishment, and to bring beauty to our inner world. Morning sky Venus is said to help us create partnerships, connections with others, and to bring beauty to our external world. Tracking the rose of Venus. Each one of the petals on the rose of Venus represents a growth point or an evolution point when it comes to love, connection, our values, and our interpretation of beauty. The rose of Venus takes 8 years to be completed, and we can track how the formation of each petal has marked a period of maturity and ascension in our relationships and in matters relating to the heart. The current rose of Venus we are working on began in June 2020. The dates below mark the upcoming Venus star points and will help you to track the evolution of Venus in your own life. Petal 1. A new Venus cycle begins. We are preparing to undergo a new cycle regarding matters of the heart, relationships, and how we perceive beauty. June 2020, Venus star point retrograde. March 2021, Venus star point direct. Petal 2, we are moving deeper into the lessons of this Venus cycle. We may begin intuiting or beginning to understand more of the journey. January 2022, Venus star point retrograde. October 2022, Venus star point direct. Petal 3, our consciousness rises as we are more than halfway through our Venus journey. We are at the peak of our story. August 2023, Venus star point retrograde. June 2024, Venus star point direct. Petal 4, things are unraveling and we are able to see the core lessons unfold. Expansion begins to occur and a new way of working with Venus energy emerges. March 2025, Venus star point retrograde. October 2026, Venus star point direct. Petal 5, we have reached a new state of consciousness. We are able to harvest the rewards and work that our journey has brought our way. Endings may also be a theme. August 2027, Venus star point retrograde. June 2028, Venus star point direct. From foreverconscious.com. And from Divine Star of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Tuesday, June 4th, we have a lot of Gemini planetary energies at play. Early this morning, Eastern Time, was Mercury, ruler of the mental realm, in curious Gemini, in a positive connection to Pluto, planet of transformation. Next was Mercury, the messenger, moving on to connect with Jupiter, planet of expansion, both in the sign of the twins. Lastly will be the Sun, ruler of our self-expression, connecting with Venus, planet of love, both in communicative Gemini. Gemini rules thoughts, ideas, perceptions, information, communications, and messages. Some of these messages will be internal shifts in our mindset and belief systems, along with new plans and intentions of what we should do next. Some of these messages will be external communications, advice or guidance from others, in the form of email, text, phone, or one-on-one interactions. And some of the messages may come from your angels, spiritual helpers, higher self, and divine source itself. So pay attention to the markers and signs for the day, and even for a few days afterwards. Initiate connections, learn something new, and have that conversation that you have been thinking about. The universe is speaking to you. Are you listening? Blessings of love and light to all from sacredsoulempowerment.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun conjunct Venus in Gemini, sextile North Node in Aries. Mercury conjunct Jupiter in Gemini, trine Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. It's a powerful day in the cosmos, with a pair of conjunctions happening in the sign of the twins. Mercury's activation of the Jupiter-Pluto trine brings us a mind-expanding moment and an opportunity for profound insight. Meanwhile, Venus is queen of the heavens, seated on the throne of the sun. Now she becomes Hesperus, shifting from morning to evening star. Consider, what is your mission and purpose? What is your heart telling you to complete? How can you be a light in the world? The heart tugs and the ego must listen. Notice what feels good. Honor your values to make wise choices. This is a golden opportunity to attract what you desire. Fall in love with life. Let your radiant inner queen take center stage. You are precious. You are a star. Be love. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 227, Blue Rhythmic Hand. The number 6 is called rhythmic, and its keywords are organize, equality, and balance. Day 6 is all about organizing yourself and getting down to practicalities and being a bit more serious. That's not a bad thing. We all could do with sorting ourselves out from time to time, so be good and make that list and get things done today. Get yourself into a rhythm and the chores will practically do themselves. Today is Blue Hand, and keywords associated with it are healing, knowing, and accomplishment. The Blue Hand is always an interesting day, with a process that can lead to great accomplishments. But first, healing must take place. This can lead to confrontations with issues you may have suppressed. The Blue Hand is about putting your hands to good use too, and so it is a great time for any activity involving the hands, including painting, pottery, carpentry, or playing guitar. When you combine the meaning of the number and day, the result is accomplished through balance or organized healing. Drumming is an ideal activity today because it involves the hands and rhythm, of course. To balance yourself out today, beat your own drum and strut your stuff at your own pace. It's a day guided by Blue Hand, and so that's a double helping. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Rhythmic Hand, 6 Manique, Keen 227, 4th of June 2024. Balancing healing, accomplishing great things. 4-6-2024 equal 4-6-8 equal 4-14 equal 4-5 equal 9. Day codes 4 form, structure, foundation, angelic, earth. 9 completion, destiny, service, humanity, grace. Month year codes 6 heaven, Christ, harmony, fertility, romance. 8 infinite abundance, source flow. 14 media, publicity, promotion, recognition. 5 freedom, liberation, change, transformation, movement. 2 twins, partners, cooperation, alliances, duality. 20 the awakening, clear vision. 24 charisma, happiness, healing, joy. Keen 227 equal 11 portal equal 2 partnership, cooperation. A very powerful day bringing divine healing to create balance, bringing more assistance from spirit. Today is day 6 in the wave spell of Eek, the great white wind who holds the power of spirit and is bringing forth the benevolent winds of change. We are learning to embody spirit by becoming hollow vessels for spirit to communicate and work divine magic through our being. Today we are becoming a tool for spirit to work through, volunteering to do God's work. We have the power of accomplishing many tasks today, in order to make our lives better and the lives of others better too. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. It is done times a godzillion. Tone of creation, rhythmic tone 6 in the physical realm. Is a 6 coding adding more heaven and Christ frequency to the blessings today? Rhythmic tone, action balances, power organizes, essence equality. Tone 6 operates in the physical realm, and thus we are assisted in accomplishing physical tasks today. So get out your to-do list. Today, as we approach the solstice gateway, it's a great time to declutter and clear the old debris. mostly physical but also mental, emotional, and energetic, to create space for the new to flow in, entering the new season much lighter and empty of density and old burdens. Today's spirit is asking us to put our house in order. As they say, cleanliness is next to godliness. It is time to tidy up and remove the dust and debris. The house of God is clean and spacious, creating the space needed for spirit to enter and bring divine miracles. Today is a great day to find greater balance in your physical reality and body by allowing spirit to assist you in any way, shape, or form that is needed. We are organizing our physical environment for greater balance and equality. It's also a great day to accomplish more balance and equality in our planetary body. A fantastic day for spring cleaning, feng shui, decluttering your house and space, organizing your office, channeling ideas, preparing for your new mission, and breaking down the steps required to accomplish your dreams and desires. Today's questions are, how can I organize my physical reality to accomplish more balance, healing, and wholeness? Am I willing to volunteer to be a tool for spirit to accomplish great things? Divine blessings for accomplishing balance and healing miracles today. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 227, Blue Rhythmic Hand. The mantra, the code for today is, I organize in order to know. Balancing healing. I seal the store of accomplishment. With the rhythmic tone of equality, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Bethany, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now, I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Sally Benson, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovedcondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Phoenix Flight, for your super thanks donation on YouTube today and your extra support. We're grateful and thankful very much for your continued support, Divine Angel of the Light. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunargoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete our transmissions today with a very powerful mantra from the Summit Lighthouse. Mantras for supply, truth, healing, and consecration. In the Immaculate Heart of Mary, I trust. I am the resurrection and the life of my perfect health, now made manifest. I am the resurrection and the life of my finances, now made manifest in my hands and use today. I am, beholding all. Mine eye is single as I call, raise me now and set me free, thy holy image now to be. They shall not pass. In the name of the Cosmic Virgin, it is done. From summitlighthouse.org. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed day as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.